Hi guys, Louise here from Perway Construction Services.
Andy here from Perway.
So we just wanted to bring up and talk about today a question that we get from a lot of our customers, and that question is, how long does my renovation or how long is my renovation going to take? So Andy, are you able to answer that for us?
Yes, I can, and I'm just going to ask you some questions back because we're just talking to people here thinking they're looking for this information. So can you just tell me, what room would you like to start?
So if I wanted to get a bathroom renovation, how can I anticipate that the length of time for it?
Good question. So we get this the whole time. Minimum bathroom renovations is 2 weeks to 4 weeks, start to finish.
And that will obviously depend on a number of scenarios, like if there was structural work, so if somebody wanted to move a wall within their bathroom, and that will also depend on the tiling and the finishes and etc. as well.
Floor to ceiling is a big thing too. If you do all your tiles around, there could be 40 to 50 square meters of wall tiles. Changing windows, products might not arrive in time, so 2 to 4 weeks is a good estimate for a bathroom renovation.
And then also if you wanted to move your services, so if your plumbing is already in a certain spot and you wanted to move the bathroom around, then that can also change up the time frames as well.
Yeah, that can also do it, but again, it's all with the planning. So for us, 2 to 4 weeks, we should always get a bathroom done.
Okay, what about kitchen, Andy?
Kitchen, I always say I estimate 4 weeks for any kitchen because, again, so many variables that can happen in here. When you're working for renovations and you're pulling out old houses, you don't know what's behind the walls, you don't know if the structure's right. So when we price up the renos, that's involved in it, saying there could be structural work that we might have to do. So we always estimate up to 4 weeks for kitchen renovations.
Okay, and what about if I wanted to get my whole entire house renovated? What would be your anticipated time frame? Let's just say it was a 4x2 house.
And doing the whole house?
Yeah.
I would estimate up to 10 weeks. 10 weeks, so that's 2.5 months to 4 months, just in case, because if there's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms,
yeah,
and a kitchen and stuff like that, laundry. Yeah, if the team and all was there, I would estimate 2 to 4 months.
Okay, and that obviously again depends on the variables. If you wanted to get your roof done, your exterior and interior painting, so there's lots of factors that are considered. And this is actually just the works, the project works. This isn't the thinking about the process before the works are started. No. So that's another thing to understand as well. So if you, for example, needed your designs done, if there was a council approval process, that is all extended time on top of that.
Yeah. That could take anything from 4 to 6 months.
Yeah. So it's just, if you're thinking about a renovation, the best the best place is to start a good few months in advance, just so that you're not going to be disappointed that if it pushes out on that time, because these things do take time in terms of design. Council approvals, that's development applications. They could be,
especially nowadays, because
60 to 90 days, I think, is it usually now?
Yeah, 60 to 90 days, depending on your suburb or your council, because some are quicker, some are not. But these little things are good to do now, because ordering your kitchen now takes a long time.
Yeah, especially with the COVID scenario and the delays in tradie availability, supplies. What was that? The kitchen issue, the melamine, that's in low supply as well now in Western Australia. So a
lot of companies are struggling to find the kitchens or the melamine because there's a shortage. But this is why you plan now, and
all right, cool. I hope that helps, guys, and reach out if you have any further questions.